is they come way up into the mountains of Chiang Dao to a temple that tourists generally don't come to, and it's mainly Thais that come here to meditate and actually relax. I've been up here before. It's a really long drive from Chiang Mai itself, and yeah, it's just in the middle of nowhere, and all you've got up here is a cafe and homestays, or you can pay to stay within the temple as well if you're coming up here for deep meditations. But I'm going to check out what accommodation options I've got up here. But yeah, it's literally in the middle of nowhere up here. But it is beautiful, I'm going to say. But let's have a look. So just look at the view here. This whole village is just surrounded by mountains. The glare on the sun though, oh my god, it's a bit bright here, I'm just going to say. And but we're just sitting in here in the little cafe where we're going to sit and relax. But even this, see, that's like chilling. Look at how relaxed that is. It's a bloody beautiful view. You know why a lot of people come up here, just to meditate and just chill out for a few days, just away from everything up in the villages here. Okay, so near the temple here, we actually got ourselves a local room right next to the temple for 150 baht a night. But let's go check out what 150 baht a night gets you up here where we are. All right, let's go look at this room. Okay, so this is 150 baht. So you're pretty much sleeping on the floor. You got a fan. And actually, I was expecting at least a sink. Let's go and see what's out here. Have they even got a toilet? This is a good question. Well, I suppose you haven't got a bad view when you go out the back here. So you've got a reasonable view. But let's have a look at what the shower toilet is. Okay, so you've got toilet, cold water shower, and oh yeah, cold water, so you don't have hot water here. But yeah, 150 baht, so you've got your toilet, and yeah, pretty much sleeping on the floor. I knew I should have bought my blow-up camping mattress. Yeah, you think? Yeah. Okay, we'll give it a go anyway. So yeah, if you're coming up to these sorts of places, one thing I realised was getting those camping blow-up mattresses are the best thing. Like we bought one for about 1,000 baht or something like that, and it was really good. We used it when we were in Ubon Ratchathani, but we've come up here, and I didn't know we were actually coming to this place. When Anne said, "Oh, we're going to a temple in Chiang Dao," I was thinking of a different temple, one that's more populated by the tourists. If I'd known she was coming up here, I would have prepared better for my trip. But I'm not going to complain. I just like to consider these sort of areas like you've hired a camping tent, but with some locked walls in it. This is designed for monks anyway, and people coming for prayer. So it's not designed to be anything fancy. Though you don't get a fridge, so this is the thing. If you're going to buy anything, make sure and you're going to come to places like this, make sure that you're not buying stuff that has to be kept in the fridge. Buy stuff that doesn't need the fridge, that you can snack on or eat. But I don't know, I've just really enjoyed a really good pork chop up at the cafe here. The food was quite nice at the cafe. Their coffee was good. It was a great view just sitting up there. So I can't complain at all. Yeah, one night sleeping like this, it's fine at the end of the day, really. I'm not going to give it a hard time, but I probably would have been more prepared. It hasn't got aircon, but she said up here at night, it's actually quite cool. So you don't really need aircon. And so I'll give it a go, but it is quite cool. Like, I've been walking around and I'm not like dripping with sweat. So the area here is not too bad, but tourists definitely don't come here. And if you were going to come up here on a motorbike, the road is really bad. And you've got a lot of potholes coming up when you get past to a certain area. And so just take it one step at a time if you're going to come up to places like this. But I will put the location on the map somewhere when I get a chance to. I'll put it in the description of the video. And later I'm going to go up and actually check out the temple as well, where Anne's going to be going up and doing some prayers while I'm relaxing around the temple. Okay, well, off we go. So yes, you've got a few different temple areas here. Well, there's a lot of accommodation, some for the monks. And also up along here, a lot of people stay here, they live in tents. All sorts of things here. It's quite popular. See how big this place is? And as Anne said, this prayer that's going at the moment is all about getting rid of sort of evil spirits and such, or cleaning bad energy from you. So that's what we're going in for now. So you have different forms of accommodation in there. Some people are actually sleeping in tents here. So they come here for an extended period. But we're just here for a weekend. Quite peaceful actually, sitting up there amongst the temple and just relaxing. What I know about temple accommodation though is they're very simple and basic, as I showed you earlier, and you only have cold showers. I'm going to tell you that if you're staying in the temples. And you also want to bring your own towels, toiletries, pillows, maybe even if you've got your camping mattresses or something like that, or your roll-out mattress, maybe bring that with you, because you're going to be sleeping extremely basic like the monks when you're on these temple accommodations. And but yeah, it's a very peaceful area. I love village life here. So peaceful. You can hear the creek sort of just running in the distance. We're just taking a walk into the village from the temple at the moment. All the rice fields growing. This is where you don't get many Western tourists. I think I just saw one, but overall there's not many here at all. But so we're just walking down. Temple's up here. Got all nuns' accommodation up there. And we're just going for a walk. Going to explore for a while. Quite different language here. A language they speak here, Mermak or something. No? But there's one up here too. Just looking at the road in this village, it's all muddy, but we noticed there was just mud everywhere on the roads coming up here. which is either the farmers bringing the mud, or what Anne suspects is that when the heavy rain comes, the mud runs down from the hills right along the roads here. But yeah, it's different life out in the villages here. Just look at how quiet these streets are here. And these are streets which most tourists will never see. Westerners just don't come up here apart from one I only saw. This is a real regional life. Up on the border of Myanmar, almost where we are at the moment, here in Chiang Dao. But yeah, this is ultimate rural life here. So someone's got a little coffee shop going down there as well. But just listen for a sec. Absolutely nothing. It's like dead quiet here. It's so peaceful just walking along here to this area. Look at this view. I've just walked down a little bit. Ends on here. It's where they channel their water to actually feed the fields. But just look at that. Absolutely beautiful here. It's a blessing to be in places like this. It really is. Bloody beautiful. Look at this, just so beautiful up here in Chiang Dao. No wonder they have a temple here. Just the calmness of the place. Well, good morning. It's a Sunday, and I'm just going to say my body is not made for these Buddhist monk accommodation style things like sleeping on the floor. Yeah, I used to do it when I was in my early 20s and sleeping on out camping in the middle of the bush and stuff like that. But sleeping on just tiles with a slight small topper in between you is the most uncomfortable bloody thing. I was waking up every 30 minutes all night, had the worst night's sleep, I swear. But what could you expect for 150 baht? And there was nowhere else to stay in this town where we are. A lot further north than most of the tourist locations in Chiang Dao. And Anne just came here because this temple is extremely popular with people around Thailand, and they come here to meditate. They might stay here for a few weeks, a couple of nights, a month, and just about cleaning the soul. And it's got a lot of spiritual energy to it, people believe. And yeah, that's why they've set up all the accommodation here, because so much people come here. There's got Buddhist nuns here, Buddhist monks here, so it's a bit of a monastery, I guess you could say. And but yeah, that's why Anne loves this place, just because of the beliefs in the spiritual energy here, how it's healing for the soul, mind, body, spirit type thing. But yeah, there's literally nothing up here. Even last night when we went out to try and find dinner, we had one street food place we could find some noodles. There was nothing else in town apart from a few, general stores where you could buy bits and pieces. But yeah, nothing. And the cafe here is only open between 7 and 4. And so yeah, we're going to get some breakfast now. The pork chops here were great yesterday, so I'm getting some this morning as well. But anyway, I'm going to go get breakfast. So, just got my cappuccino. Looks good. Just going to relax here, I think. What did you order, my dear? What's that? Stir fry what? It's got a really nice sauce to it. What's this one?
Rice soup. Very good.
Oh, it's not too bad. Do you like it? Is the soup any good? Tasty. Also got some fresh avocado around here. Yeah, so far so good. I'm just waiting on my lamb chops at the moment. I'm going to enjoy my cappuccino. Now, this pork chop yesterday was really nice, so that's the reason I ordered it again. Not a fan of these mushrooms, but the salad's good. The gravy's really good. Toast, yeah, so, but pork chop is the best. So, yeah, awesome. Love it here. So our weekend in Chiang Dao is about to end, but I always like to stop in this cafe just because it's got beautiful views, nice coffee, some decent food, and it's just really nice to relax in. But check the view out behind us. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that, all the mountains behind us. Now this is just one of those many beautiful cafes or resorts and places like that that are located all over Chiang Dao. And you just got beautiful views no matter where you go of the mountains, and you can go up into the mountains as well as even more cafes. This whole place is absolutely beautiful if you're a tourist coming here to travel. But definitely, if you're going to Chiang Mai, take a side trip to go a bit further and go to Chiang Dao as well, even for a weekend. Take the motorbike up, rent a car to go, rental bus. Yeah, definitely give this area a good check out. It's really beautiful. But just look at that. This cafe is really beautiful, especially when you're just enjoying this view. You've got a bit of the jungle view, and it's got both outdoor and indoor seating as well, and just a really nice setting. And you come up here, and I'll put the description of the places that I've been this weekend within the description of the videos. But so you got outdoor seating as well. Want a bit of viewpoint to take photos, go up the top there. But yeah, I love this place. But anyway, I'm gonna order something because I need a strong coffee, because where I was last night I had a really shitty sleep in the monastery where I was. But coffee time. So as I said, I wanted to get myself some coffee, so I ordered myself a hot mocha here and also some cheesecake. Look at that cheesecake here at Putta Cafe. That's really nice. And I'm just going to enjoy this view. Okay, time to head home back to Chiang Mai. And if you like these sort of videos, hit like and please subscribe as I continue to put up more videos on beautiful life in Thailand. And have a beautiful day.